It's day 6 of our Wellness Week series, where we try out different wellness trends firsthand to test the benefits and experience of the effects. Today, we're taking a closer look at a new trend on the scene called sensory deprivation, which is the removal one or more senses like sound, sight, touch to induce deep relaxation. Benefits are believed to include lower blood pressure, stronger immune system, reduced stress, faster muscle recovery, and pain alleviation. I got my first experience with it at Lift Next Level Floats, and I brought you along for the ride. Take a look. How are you, Griff Jenkins?
Very nice to meet you. Welcome to Lift Next Level Floats.
I'm so excited about this. I've seen it, I've never done it. Tell me what you do here. What am I going to experience?
So we offer floatation therapy, also known as sensory deprivation. For about an hour, you'll be in a tank filled with 1,000 pounds of Epsom salt dissolved in water. The water is skin temperature. Most people say they can't tell if their limbs are above or below the water, so you feel like you're floating in space.
Wow. So, Dave, I've never done this. I've never done meditation. Like, for just a person that wants to see if it benefits them, do you need to have any background or experience, or can you just walk off the street?
Just walk off the street. The benefits just happen. It's pretty amazing. We have a sense called interoception, which is the body's awareness of its own internal processes, things like breath and heartbeat, and automatically our interoception is strengthened while we float.
When people come to do this, is it just a mental or a physical reset? Like, what is the benefit?
Both. So amongst other things, so having the weight off your spine is super healing. I've heard estimates that just fighting gravity is a huge tax on the nervous system. So taking that tax away from the nervous system is restorative both for the body and mind. So Griff, here's your pod.
Wow. Is there any advice, last minute advice you need to give me before I get in?
Definitely encourage you to experience total darkness if you feel comfortable, and total silence too. If you want a simple mindfulness technique, if you concentrate, you can probably hear your own heartbeat, and it's fun to just listen for that.
Dave, let's do it. Right now, I gotta change. Wow, you're right. You do just, it's like being in space.
All right, Griff, as we say, see you on the other side.
And I didn't want to get out of there. With that, let's bring in clinical psychologist, Dr. Chloe Carmichael. Chloe, thanks for being here. Really, it was amazing. I mean, you lose just sort of the sense of whether you're floating or up, down. You can't really tell where you are. But more than that, there really was a deep state. Like, I was relaxed at a level I have never been relaxed in recent years for really the majority of the rest of the day. But talk to me about the mental and both physical benefits to doing something like this.
Yeah, those float tanks are great because they really get the body-mind connection. So when you go into the float tank, what happens after not too long at all is actually your cortisol levels start to drop. Oftentimes they say by about 20 to 30%. And your brain oftentimes will go into theta waves. So we call it like the lazy man's meditation because we get theta waves sometimes after really deep meditation.
I did confess that he had asked me, did you where did your mind take you? And at one point it took me to the Bob Ross painting by numbers guy. And I don't know why, but he said that's not unusual that things just pop up in your head. To be fair, as a child, I sat in front of PBS. I'm old enough to have had the Bob Ross relaxing, soothing sort of experience.
Yeah, that's so great. In fact, I suggest after the float tanks, if people bring, say, a notebook and a pen with them, so you journal about what you experienced. People want to sometimes do it in their phone, but you don't want to break the digital detox. So if you bring in a pen and paper and write those memories down, that can be stimulating.
Now, the decompression of my spine, the actual physical attributes. I was just telling you off air, you know, my body went through some cramps early on, and then I felt like my body was finding a pressure point and actually released it. It felt great when I got out.
Yeah, it's amazing. It's almost like, say, the Dead Sea, right? Because in those float tanks, they have like 1,000 pounds of Epsom salts or something. So it's giving you this rush of magnesium, which is really good for muscles. It decompresses your spine, which is what happens when you go to sleep overnight. So in like 1 hour, it's like getting the full benefit of a night's sleep for your muscles and your spine.
You know, I would never have thought to go to a sensory deprivation tank and float for hours in an egg, but for the fact that Fox is choosing to do this Wellness Week. And when you put together, you've been on our air talking about some of the other attributes. When you look at what the country is doing, leaning in to these things, how important is that?
Oh, well, it's super important. I mean, we do have a lot of stressors, and so that's another benefit with these tanks is that obviously nobody's going to be pinging you on your phone, and then you're also not going to have the temptation to be using your phone either. So taking a total wellness break, and those float tanks are a great shortcut to do that. It's so good for you.
Listen, in this business, I get texts and emails around the clock. So for me, it was a vacation floating in total peace. I would recommend anybody go out and try it. In fact, here in New York and Brooklyn, it's liftfloats.com. You have a book out, by the way. Can I say that, about free speech on health issues?
It's the mental health benefits of free speech, of speaking your mind. It's called Can I Say That? Why Free Speech Matters and How to Use It Fearlessly.
Dr. Chloe Carmichael, thanks for being here.
Thank you.
Be sure to like and subscribe for all the Fox News latest on YouTube and catch full shows streaming now on Fox One.